Welcome back to Vintage Honda Garage, everybody. On today's episode, we are going to see if this motor is going to run or not. Stay tuned. All right, so what we need to do before we do anything else on this motor is to check compression on it. Simple battery jumper to the starter. I got my compression gauge right here. Let's see what they say. So after running the compression test, possibly an issue on this engine. If memory serves me correct, as we went down the cylinders, going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, we also had a decrease in cylinder pressure. We went from 145 to 120 to 90 to 60. So that is an incredible drop. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to adjust the valves, because maybe in the 40 years that this engine's been around, the valves are out of adjustment, therefore timing could be wrong, which would cause our compression loss. So let's do that. All right, don't know if you guys can see this, but things aren't looking too hot in here, especially when we get further down. It looks like a bunch of rust in the cylinder wall. I'm gonna bump this thing forward a little bit, and we'll see what we get. All right, well, there it is. That's the reason why our compression is less than half on this cylinder than it is on the other cylinders. Looks like this motor may have been either stuck or had water in this cylinder, or I'm not sure what's going on. But what you see there is just an absolutely destroyed cylinder wall, which means that no matter what we do, we got to rebuild. Well, guys, as you can see here, things aren't looking too good for our spare engine. What this means is this project is going to take a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but hopefully isn't going to cost more. I'm going to do my best to see if I can borrow a ball hone from someone. If you remember, our package that we bought with this bike came with new piston rings. So hopefully, if we do a ball hone on the spare cylinders, and as long as they're within spec, we should be able to use the stock pistons with the new piston rings with a fresh hone and take care of any compression issues at all. If after the hone, the cylinders are beyond the standard bore size and we have to go into boring and things like that, that's probably going to blow the budget way out of proportions, and we're going to have to start rethinking our strategy. So I'm going to take a couple of days, kind of do some research, figure things out, and on the next video, I'll let you guys know what we're doing. Until then, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.